Hey guys, the Future123 here, and welcome back to the 24th episode of the Swansea City Career Mode. And as you can see, starting off against Bilbao in the preseason tournament. But wait, why are we starting the preseason tournament? So, I remember how I said in the last few episodes that the Euros will be separate from the footage of the beginning of the season. Well, they were, but I just decided to delete them stupidly because they were in between the Euro footage. So I forgot to look at those, and I actually deleted it, which is my fault. Sorry about it, but you didn't really miss a lot. We actually sold Tabanu, I think, for like 3 or 4 million to Spurs, but our goals were to qualify for the Champions League. I think Cup was probably like round of 16, and we didn't have Europe. So our main really ambitious target for us was to get Champions League. So sorry about that. Our budget's about 20 million, but again, I'm really sorry about it. Just the way I record. It's really a hassle, and it would be much easier if I invested some money and got actual software. But back onto the episode. So, start off, main target was a striker for the start of the season. Gomi hasn't been cutting it the past few, he didn't cut it last year. And Batshuayi, I think, was my number one target because I've played with him before, He was the one I was most familiar with from the Euros, and he played very well. So I think it would be the best signing for us at this moment because I have experience with him, and I for sure know how he plays. I also looked into Arkadiusz Milik, the young Polish striker who's shown his form for the past few seasons and has looked pretty good for the national team and now at Ajax as well. So to start off the episode in the preseason tournament, I probably chose the most expensive one, as I always do, but going in the second game, playing a little rotated side, we get a 1-1 draw, so we get a win and a loss, but we get a win and a draw in the first part of the season. As you can see, we sold that player there that we won't be using. Ajax actually accepted the offer from Milik, but I wasn't sure if he could. He would be a really good backup striker, but I'm not sure he could really show his worth. Is starting 11 every week, but maybe he's a future target for us if Jose Perez doesn't play as well. He might be someone you look towards in January. However, if we get Batshuayi as they accept a 9 million plus Gomi offer, then they're very two similar players. Batshuayi probably is a little quicker, but they're both pretty tall strikers. But probably Batshuayi is more all-around striker. He has a little more pace and finishing. So we'll see what the clubs say. Now offering some more players, contracts on Nabil Fekir, and going into the final group stage game of the preseason. As you can see, a lot of really deadwood players to sell or young players that just won't be getting potential. Really trying to play Festa as well, our Scout Future star. And I'm not sure, what to do with him because he's a left back. However, he's right-footed. And I kind of want to play him on the wing, but we'll see in the future. Right now he's not going to be a starter, obviously, at 59 overall. So we'll see in the future where his best position will be. Also forgot to say that we had Didavi join on pre-contract. So he's actually 80 overall. So he might be competing with, Gylfi Sigurdsson over the starting central attacking midfielder role, because Sigurdsson, he scored a couple of goals, but he hasn't really shown the form he's shown, was it last season, where he was doing a lot for the team. So we'll see how that progresses throughout the start of the season. I'll give both players a lot of chances, and we'll see who comes out on top. Maybe I'll eventually, if Didavi shows his worth, maybe I'll have to sell Sigurdsson to get my money right now. You'll probably be wondering why I declined that offer for Batshuayi, but it was surprising because I put in the 9 million for Gomi in my first offer, and they accepted it. So I thought if from the first offer they accepted it, why not just give them a little less? I want to save every penny I can. If we have an option to, then I want to save my money, and potentially with that, if we could save 2.5 million, we could get a really decent squad player with that. So. I thought we could wait it out. We didn't need anyone right now. It was in the start of the season. And now going into the next round of the preseason tournament, And before, as you saw as well, I put in some queries for some central attacking midfielders because obviously we lost Ryan Gauld last season from loan. So I'm not sure how. I thought I accepted the deal for the future fee, but he went back on loan. It was really weird. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just forgot to or didn't have enough money. As you can see, James Madison accepted his deal. He would be really. He's my one of my favorite young cams to use this year. He's really fun to play with, and he would be a nice backup signing. And later I thought if Sigurdsson wasn't doing as well, maybe I could just play my what was supposed to be a depth cam off the bench and sell Sigurdsson to get another position. However, going in the final game, no offer. Sorry, actually, Dadavi's 79 overall. He'll eventually increase to 80, so he'll see that, but sorry about that. I just didn't remember him being 79, but he's still higher than Sigurdsson, so that's all that matters right now. As you can see, progressing on, beating actually Sevilla. Or actually, did we lose? Yeah, sorry, I think we lost that round to Sevilla. And I hired some scouts, so I think this was the part you didn't see. So I think I hired 2 scouts for probably about like 6 or 7 million, and because I really want to make this career mode unique with some really good youth players. You need a scout to do that. You can't not have a scout, and having had one in the second season, it's probably a little too late now, but it's better to start now than the next season. So looking at some central attacking midfielders, Ousmane Dembele, of course, are really people are really thinking high of him in the recent weeks. However, he's not as well updated. He's not updated to his current form in the save, so I wasn't really sure about him, but we'll see what they say. And throughout this whole episode, we've been progressing with player training. I'm really working on Festa, Grimes, Martins, trying to get Martins to 80 overall. And as you just saw, Batshuayi accepted his deal, so we got him for $6.5 million plus Gomi, and I think that's going to be a steal. Now going in for some a backup midfielder off the bench. However, I think Batshuayi is going to be a steal. He's really a good all-around striker. He can do anything. He's not the fastest, but he's still a quick player. He has a shot. He's really pretty tall. He can win headers, as you saw in the Euros. And he's just a great player for us, and I think he's going to really fit our style of our team. But, even though I'm saying that right now, he has to prove it on the field, and let's hope he can do that. So going in for some more cams, Singraven, Rafael Volsky, Dembele actually accepted his deal, but I wasn't sure to get him. Because actually in the Hoffenheim career mode, because I recorded this before the Hoffenheim career mode, so at the start of the season 2 of Hoffenheim. Actually Dembele probably won't be signing with us because he's already in our Hoffenheim team, as you guys saw. But we had some players accept deals because I didn't really think highly of Jefferson Montero last year. So I actually decided to maybe put it in some offers for him for exchange, and I also went for Jorge Mere from Zaragoza Sporting Gijon as another backup center back, as I think we sent one on loan out on loan, but we just have Liam Moore and Veltman in the reserves, so I wanted to get an extra one just in case. But we'll finish the transfer talks. We'll finish the transfers after the game, and the first game of the season is going to be against Spurs, so at home. So pretty difficult game to start off the season, but it's better to get those harder games out of the way in the beginning than in the middle of the season. But highlighting for Swansea is Batshuayi, of course, making his first appearance for Swansea. I think he's going to be a great signing for us, playing that number 9 role. And I think he'll get a lot of goals. I'm really hoping for him. On Legendary, it's kind of hard to get a really consistent goal scorer. But I'm going to really try Batshuayi, and I hope he can get about, at least 15 goals this year in the Premier League. So let's see if that happens. He has to get, it's no better way to start off against Spurs to get a goal, and we get underway. So Spurs kind of playing some weakened players. I think actually Eriksson got sold. So they're not playing the best of teams, playing Townsend, Pritchard, players like that, and Hector Herrera, who they signed from Porto. But they still started off strong in the beginning of the game. Chadley dribbling around some players, but the shot goes harmlessly wide. Now Chadley gets the ball again to Kyle Walker. Walker keeping hold of the ball, playing it through to Chadley. Chadley back to Kane. Kane trying a shot, but easily caught by Sporty Yellow. Now Gelson Martins dribbling down the line. Pretty late tackle by Ben Davies, who actually is a former Swansea player. And also Michel Vorm in this game is also making a debut against his former team. So Ben Davies actually gets a yellow card for that, and pretty poor challenge. Now Sigurdsson stepping up, really under the chopping block. In these next few games, we'll see how he plays. It gets cleared away by Michel Vorm, and Townsend wins it away. Now Martin tries to play through ball to Batshuayi, but it gets cleared away. Sigurdsson, however, wins the ball, tries a drilled cross in. Batshuayi misses the ball, and eventually cleared away. Now Versalco playing it through to Martins to Batshuayi, getting involved in the first half. Sigurdsson back to Cork. Cork playing it through to Gelson Martins on the right side, cutting inside, playing a great through ball into Batshuayi, but that's not a good way to start off your Swansea career with that first shot, and goes way over. Now Hector Herrera with the ball, the number 26, puts it through to Harry Kane. Harry Kane to Pritchard. Pretty good shot, but nice save by Sporty Yellow, and grabs it easily. Now Pritchard playing it through to Herrera. Herrera to Kane. Kane back to Dembele. Moussa Dembele playing it through to Pritchard. Pritchard trying to play that through ball, but then gets deflected. But then he plays it again in the danger zone, but no one could attack on it, and it goes out for a corner kick. From the corner, Nasser Chadli, the Belgian, not selected for the Euro squad. Trying to pay dividends for that. And the cross went over Sporty Yellow, and then Dembele just had a strike at it, and it didn't even go on the goal line. It went to the other side, right where it came from. I don't know if that was a shot or a pass, but if it was a shot, it was a horrible one. And that's how halftime will end, as you'll see. So pretty even half to start off. We had a few chances. Batshuayi had a couple. However, right now he just got to get those jitters out in the first game of the BPL, and let's hope in the second half maybe can get a goal for us, and niche the first one of the season maybe, and his first goal of the season as well, and for his Swansea City career. Gelson Martin dribbling down the line, playing Batshuayi. Of course, he's going to be a threat from headers, and actually hits the crossbar, and it gets cleared away. So, in the Euros, you saw how lethal he was from those headers, scoring probably, I think, 2 goals from headers. I don't think I've scored more headers this season with anyone other than him, but we get a free kick. Ashley Williams playing it through. We win the header with Ayew, I think it was, but then Sigurdsson couldn't get to the ball, and caught by Vorm. Now Martins dribbling back, playing a left-footed cross in, but Vorm clears it away. Rabia wins the header to Johnny. Johnny on the right side here, coming up, plays it through to Batshuayi. Batshuayi trying a shot, but Vorm makes a pretty good save. And then Ben Davies eventually cleared away, so the former Swansea City players playing nice defense together. Now Rabiot playing it through to Sigurdsson. Sigurdsson back to Rabiot. Rabiot dribbling down the near side. Rabiot playing it through to Ayew. Ayew trying to cross again to Batshuayi. Gets cleared up in the air. Sigurdsson trying a shot, but it goes over. And Sigurdsson looked disappointing the first game to start, but we'll see how he plays later. Now Didavi brought on as a sub, trying a shot. I should have just smashed that across the keeper, but it was poor decision making by me, and Didavi couldn't put away his first chance. Now Guerrero brought on as a sub. It gets deflected. Didavi wins it back to Ayew. Ayew playing it through to Guerrero. Lots of space for him. Cutting inside, trying to play it through to Ayew, but it gets cleared by Walker. Now Tom Carroll, the former Tottenham player, playing it through to Batshuayi, and a great strike from him across the keeper. I just said Didavi should have put it across the keeper, but this time I make the right decision. Michy Batshuayi getting his first goal for Swansea, the first goal of the league, the first goal for our team too, and the first goal at home as well. So great way to start off the season for him, notching his first BPL goal, and great to do on his debut as well. So great way for Batshuayi to start off, getting that crucial goal in the 90th minute to hopefully seal us a victory. And now we get another chance on goal here. Ayew dribbling through some players. However, Mason gets back and takes the ball away. Now Spurs trying to cut out a last chance. Colthurst giving it to Dembele. They're not really playing direct. They're just passing the ball up around, and it costs them as the ref blows the game early at the middle of the pitch. And that's how the game ends. So pretty even game. However, we came out on top with Batshuayi's goal. Great to see from him to start off the season. But if you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Next episode will be some more transfer business and more Premier League games for the beginning of the season. So if you guys enjoyed, please remember to leave a like and subscribe. Other than that, have a good day.